Hello everyone, I am Olivia with oraclebyolivia.com and Oracle by Olivia on Facebook. And this week I wanted to do something a little different for the weekly guidance. So this is going to be weekly guidance for December 7th through December 13th. And I'm going to do one general reading for the collective consciousness and a little sound healing at the end. So first we're going to call in spirit for some protection, and so just get real comfortable. Don't listen to this while you are driving, especially when the sound healing part comes on. So yeah, just get somewhere where you're comfortable and you can just listen. All right, so I'm going to call in all the beings of love and light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Sandalphon. And anyone who listens to this will be surrounded by these beings of love and light. And this will work in any time, space, or dimension. And so we ask that you surround us in a bubble of protection, and then we ask that each of us be surrounded in an individual bubble of protection, and that we are protected above and below and around our entire body and energy field for as far as it extends, and that we are cleansed and cleared of any lower vibrational energies that no longer serve our highest good, and any lower vibrational energies or entities have no dominion here, and they are commanded to leave now. Okay, and so we are divinely guided and loved and protected. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards from a few different decks. I got some new decks this week, so I'm really excited. And I'm going to be reading from the book from a couple of these decks because they are... not just because they're new, but they have a lot of interesting information in them that I want to share. So this reading is really for this upcoming week, but also leading to the 12/12 portal on Saturday. And so the 12/12 portal is really another phase of energy being brought down to earth by all the benevolent beings who have already ascended. And so we're just so for a lot of years we've been preparing for this, especially since 2012, but even before that we have been preparing for this, and it's just really been part of the evolution of the human species during this incarnation, and I don't mean this incarnation presently, I mean incarnation as a human species as we know our history. And so yes, our evolution has been leading up to this ascension, this becoming having more access to our soul memories, having more access to our to light, to divine light, having a higher connection or a deeper connection to spirit and those benevolent beings, and to our higher self and our soul self. Can you say hi, Feathers? Hi, this is one of my parakeets. He just loves to listen to me talk. And so he's just gonna hang out. So the 12/12 portal is another opportunity for more light to be brought down to the earth. And this is leading up to December 21st, the winter solstice of this year. And I feel like this is something that happens every year, that has been happening every year for several years, is new energy coming down, and more people becoming aware of their connection to source, to spirit, to the angels, whatever it is that you work with of love and light. So it's exciting to get more connected. You might have some feelings of feeling different, feeling tired, feeling cranky, feeling just emotional in general, feeling really good, ups and downs just in general. So you have to think, you know, when you have something that's dark, and you shine all this light on it, not that Earth has been like completely dark, but we've had some dark spots. And when we're shining all this light on it, then we're revealing the things that that have been hidden, that we couldn't see before without the light. And so we're getting to like see these things, and some of these things are going to be hard to see, hard to look at, hard to understand or accept. And so that can cause the up and downs of the emotions. And so, and just our experiences in general. And, but it is meant to lead to a good thing, because the more light we can shine onto these dark spots, the more healing we can do, the more awareness we can have of the truth that is the truth that is the real truth, that, you know, we'll have the truth of these things that have been hidden truths, the things that we haven't seen before. And it can, like I said, feel like this roller coaster ride of up and down and up and down, but it is leading to something really great, because eventually we'll have all this extra light, and these dark spots will be filled with light, and we'll be able to continue to keep moving forward in the best way possible, in the most positive way possible. And not just for ourselves, but as a collective, as the human species, as a collective, as the human, the human race. So, all right. So, let's pull some cards. Okay, let's pull some cards. I've set out a bunch of decks. As usual, I like to use lots of decks. So, Feathers, you need to go on my shoulder somewhere. You can't stay on my hands. There you go. Okay, so let's see here. Where do I want to start? Okay, I'm going to start here. These are my Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. This is by Angela Hartfield, I think. But let's just see. Let's see what. Okay, they want me to pull 3 of these cards. Okay, so what are the main. Hello, Feathers. What are the main messages? What are the main messages that can be brought forth to the collective consciousness to help us through this 1212 portal, to help us integrate with the 1212 portal? To help us move forward after the 1212 portal. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. All right. All right, so the first card is where you need to be. So acknowledge how you are feeling, have faith that the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. There we go. Well, isn't that just perfect? Oh, I forgot that when I use my phone that it, when I use my phone this way, that it reverses the writing. But you at least get to see the picture, so that's good. So this is saying you know, where you need to be, that this is where we need to be. And it says acknowledge how you're feeling. So, you know, leading up to this whole year, your whole life, whatever, acknowledge how you're feeling. How have you been feeling lately? If you're feeling sad, that's fine. Acknowledge it. If you're feeling angry or mad or alone or happy or excited or peaceful or calm, acknowledge those feelings, okay? And if you're having feelings that are more on the sad or angry side, well, try to understand where those feelings are coming from, okay? Try to understand how those feelings are affecting you and kind of what triggered them, or maybe kind of like the root cause. And then love having those feelings, acknowledge having those feelings, and just really accept that you're having those feelings, because it's perfectly okay to have these ups and downs of emotions, especially now with everything going on just in general, not just because of COVID, but just in general in the world, of the awakening, of the more people becoming more aware and more connected with their divine self and with their soul and with their higher self. Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationships. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Perfect. So the 12-12 portal is going to help you get connected with your passion, and that makes sense. We're in Sagittarius season. And get in touch with your passion and get in touch with your heart's desires, and to really follow those desires and follow those nudges that you have. And like it, for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, like that's kind of, you know, collectively what is happening. We're all experiencing this, you know, not all, but a lot of us are experiencing this desire to explore other truths, other possibilities, other opportunities to connect with our spiritual self. And so this card is just kind of acknowledging that and saying, you know, follow those intuitive hits, follow the inspiration that you get. You got that inspired idea or inspired thought, inspired feeling to take some action for a reason, because you're meant to. All right. Let your personality shine. So you have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. Perfect. All right. So, yes, let your personality shine through. Be your true, authentic self. You know, shining all this light is going to shine the light even in the shadow parts that you have of yourself, so that you can really shine your own light and be your true, authentic self. Okay. Where you need to be. I love this because, you know, as a human, we have our own idea of when we want things to happen. And I know for me, like when it comes to the ascension and stuff, you know, I want it to happen now. Like, and so this is just confirmation letting you know, wherever you are in your journey, wherever it is, whatever part of you you're waking up to, you are right where you need to be. Okay? So then let's pull one of the keepers of light. Let's see, they want me to pull two. Which keepers of light are with us? Which keepers of light are helping us? Which keepers of light are helping us currently as a collective, and especially with the 1212 portal? Okay. All right. Okay, so we got Babaji. Mahavatar Babaji. Soul expansion. We are going through a soul expansion. We are going through a collective consciousness expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. So this is confirming, like, if you have been kind of waking up to these ideas, or you've already been connected to these ideas, this is confirming that you're on the right track. All right, and so Babaji, because he is, so because Babaji came through, this is someone you can call on. So when you're doing your work, this is someone you can call on. So when you're looking for some help or guidance, you can call in Babaji. Where's the book? So this is my Keepers of Light deck by Kyle Gray. So let's see here. Okay, so Mahavatar means great incarnation or avatar, and Babaji means sacred father. Mahavatar Babaji is a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of the Indian yogi Paramahansa Yogananda Babaji. Sorry. For short, he is said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas and can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe that he is the Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. All right. So you can connect with him. He is here. I've seen him popping up all over the place, actually, so he is definitely a part of this. I mean, the main word on here is soul expansion. So we're going through a soul expansion, a collective expansion. Okay. Archangel Michael. Okay, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Miracles are coming. With this 12-12 portal, with this awakening, with this greater soul expansion, with connecting with our higher self, with all the extra light that's coming down, our souls are expanding. And from that, it says that miracles can occur, and to trust heaven. This is talking about trusting in the divine, trusting that there is, trusting that the connection to spirit is real, trusting the messages that come through are real, trusting that your inner guidance and inner intuition is real, and having faith in all that. Okay. So now I'm going to pull a dragon card. They want me to pull 2 dragons. Can you see this? Sorry. Dragon Oracle by Diana Cooper. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Which dragons can help us with the ascension process? Which dragons can help us with this 12-12 portal, which dragons can we call on as a collective consciousness who is really helping us with this 12-12 portal and all this extra light that is coming down? So let's see. Water dragon helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. Nice. Okay, so water, and if you look here, look at these fish. And then look at the fish on here. Aren't they the same? They're pretty darn close. The fish on here have yellow tails and the other ones just are all red with the stripes, but pretty darn close. Okay, so water energy, a lot of water energy here. I mean, I picked the water cards for a reason. Obviously, look, the water dragon came through. So, water is our connection to our emotions. So we are trying to learn to feel our way through things, to feel our way through situations, to make decisions based on what feels right. Okay, and so that doesn't mean when you have a knee-jerk reaction that is the feeling that you react on. Not always, okay? So you have to learn to like try to come from a place of calm and balance and then decide like, how is it that I really feel about this situation or about this person or about my own self? And connecting with water, the energy of water can do that. And so you might want to do, like, if you do any kind of, you know, sacred space or ritual or spell, you can make sure you're bringing water into the space. I wish I had a glass of water next to me. Well, I've got this glass. It doesn't have any water in it, but you could take a glass of water and you can just speak to it and you can say thank you. You can say I love you. But doing that can change the molecular structure of the molecules that are in here and the atoms, and so that when you drink it, you're drinking in that energy. Also, you can take a mindful shower or a mindful bath where you are, you know, when you get in there, you just, you know, I set the intention that when I take this shower, all the energetic gunk that is attached to me, I'm going to wash it away and let it wash down the drain and be transmuted into something positive, and into the highest good of the collective consciousness. Okay, water energy, going with the flow, trying to learn to go with the flow, connecting to your divine feminine energy of going with the flow, your divine feminine energy of your intuition, your divine feminine energy of connecting deeply with your emotions. So when we have those ups and downs, you can really understand when you're having that downtime, like really getting to the root cause of that, when we feel that sadness or anger or depression, that we can kind of connect to that and love that part of you, because it isn't bad. I think when I first started focusing more on my spiritual path 10 years ago, I used to have the idea that I needed to be happy all the time and I needed to just, you know, be happy, and it was a great time and whatever. But what happened is that by not allowing myself to feel the ups and downs, it ended up building up, and then it was like, a pipe bursting, and so you have to learn that we are still humans in this very dense human form, and it's not always super easy to process our emotions, to feel our emotions. You know, a lot of times in our society, for many years, we've been taught to suppress our emotions. We've been taught to not reach out to others for assistance. And this is all just a bunch of gobbledygook. And we should really be helping one another. We should really be connecting with our heart space. We should be really connecting with our intuition. We should be really feeling our way through things. And of course, there's the other side of the divine feminine, or excuse me, the divine masculine, of thinking about things rationally. So when you can be really balanced in your rational thought and your feelings, that's when you can create some more harmony for yourself. And that can be hard to do. And so, but give yourself permission to take the time needed to figure out how to do that, and to make mistakes and stumble along the way, because, you know, Spirit isn't judging you. Spirit is glad and happy and grateful for any step you take towards working through your own bullshit. So, yes, we got the water dragon. I'm gonna pull one more dragon. This, of course, is getting longer than I thought it would be. I apologize. But I still want to do a sound healing. So maybe I'll make a separate video for that. I haven't decided, so it might be at the end of this, or it might be... in a separate video. And then if it is in a separate video, just look for the link down below in the descriptions or in the comments, and so that you can find it, because I do want to do a sound healing, because I want you guys to experience, you know, some of the new things I've been working on myself with doing sound healing and using my voice and instruments and Reiki all at the same time to do healing. So all right, what other dragon can help us with the 1212 portal? Well, okay, I guess we're going to take that one. Okay. Omega Dragon, harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that. And she's got an egg there of creation and that spiral. Yes, yes, yes. The divine feminine. Yes, I mentioned that, of creation, because we have very much been very masculine energy here, and the masculine energy isn't bad, and that's part of the problem, is that we've decided, like, maybe the masculine energy is bad or the feminine energy is bad. Neither one is bad. The point is learning how to utilize both of those energies for the highest good of all. And it's just unfortunate the masculine energy has been twisted into something that has not created things that are in the highest good of all. So we can bring in that feminine energy to really help create, the what is in the highest good of all, and to use that masculine energy of taking action, and because if you're divine feminine and you aren't connected to the masculine part, and you're just thinking of all these ideas that you can, all these things that you can do, but then you don't take action towards it, you aren't honoring your divine masculine energy. So the divine masculine helps you take action to bring that creation into fruition. I mean, the divine feminine helps with that too, but you bring those and meld those together to create a balance. And that is definitely something we need to work on here on Earth. So, okay. So then I want to pull a card from this book, or this card deck, Beyond Lumeria by Izzy Ivy. I love these cards. These cards all have light language. They all have light language on the back. The backs are all the same, but they also have light language you know, on the each individual card. So the light language on each individual card will help you connect to the energy of that card. So let's see what Lumeria card has a message for the collective consciousness for the 1212 portal. Okay. Ooh. All right. So first I'm going to show you the back of the card, and you could feel free to screenshot this. Because like I said, it all has light language. Sorry, it's hard to do this. All right, life force energy. Look at that. Life force energy. Oh my gosh, look at this card. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Sorry, I'm trying to get it so that you can see it. Look at the dolphins. All that rainbow energy, the mountain. Life force energy, growth, creation. Yes, this is all about the light that is coming down to us and how we can utilize that energy for the creation of the highest good of all. You know, it's important to create, you know, what's good for yourself, but we have to remember that when we are creating for ourselves, that it is also a creation that includes creating something that is going to be in the highest good of all. And so how is that? How are you moving forward with your spiritual journey? And how are you doing that in a way that is not only good for you, but good for those around you? Now, of course, working on yourself and doing those things of trying to raise your vibration of source is already helping the collective consciousness, is already helping the energy on the planet. But are there ways you could take it a step further? And if you're not ready for that, that's okay. That's okay too. But if you've been called to take it a step further, what is that call? It's time to answer that call. It's time to honor that. I'm going to hold this card up here one more time. It is absolutely gorgeous. Maybe you can screenshot this. There's all kinds of light language in this. The dolphins, I mean, I've always heard about the dolphins, like connecting us to higher states of consciousness. I've heard that for so long. And so definitely in the mountain, you know, climbing the mountain, climbing to higher states of consciousness, climbing to higher states of existence, kind of shedding the third dimensional density and being propelled up to these higher dimensions and connecting with higher dimensions, and how that's going to create all kinds of spiritual growth, spiritual connection, collective consciousness expansion. And then know that when you're meditating anytime, now it doesn't have to be this week, it doesn't have to be for the 1212 portal, that you can call in the water dragon, and you can call in the Omega dragon, and you can call in Archangel Michael, and you can call in Babaji. Okay, so all of these beings that came forth during this reading are all people you can call on. They're here for all of us. Okay, they're not just one person's particular guide. Now, it's very possible that you heard all these and maybe there was one that really stuck out to you, and that's fine too. Maybe you decided you liked all four of them, you know, and that's totally fine as well. So whatever really resonated as far as these beings go, to reach out to them. And then we've got the dolphins. You can connect with the dolphins as well. All right. Okay. So how can I sum this up? just basically what I said in the beginning, which is that we are going through a collective expansion. We are going through a collective expansion. This is part of the ascension process. This is about getting connected to higher dimensions of consciousness, of reality, of connecting to our soul self, to go with the flow of it. So don't try to rush it. Don't try to make it the way you want it, to try to go with the flow and really co-create with spirit. We're co-creating with spirit. Not only are we co-creating with spirit, but we need to co-create with those of us who are around us, who are also on this journey and this path. We really need to be coming together and supporting one another and helping one another through this transformation. Because this transformation, it isn't like on 12/21 2020 that, you know, this transformation, like, you know, is going to be done. I mean, I suppose that's possible, right? Anything is possible. That's possible. But it's probably that we're still going through a little bit of a transformation. There's just more and more people who are becoming aware of their path, of their journey, of their spiritual journey, getting more connected to their spiritual journey. Okay, rediscover yourself. Rediscover yourself at soul level. Okay, I was gonna pull one more card. Where is the box for these cards? I don't know. I thought I set it out here so I could show you guys. Well, I'm not sure. It disappeared, I guess. I'm sure I'll find it when I'm done. These are called star seeds. Wisdom of something. So, I'm going to have to, I'll write down in the description all the cards that I used for this video. But yes, we are going through a big expansion. This reading was just a big confirmation of that. And to stay your path and to trust. Like Archangel Michael came in to trust. We have to trust it. Because there are definitely days when I'm like, are we sure that this is all real? Like, are we sure that there's this ascension happening? Are we sure that I'm really connecting with spirit? But he is saying, yes, it is. We have to trust. We have to trust that as part of this third dimension density is learning to trust that this whole spiritual aspect is real and learning to reconnect. Because when we come into this third density, we lose to a certain extent, we lose our memories of our connection, and we're waking up to all of that again. Okay, so let's see which Starseed card has a message for us for the 12/12 portal for the collective consciousness. Okay. Oh, meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. And then let's look at the back of the card, because these cards are really cool. They're these cool little itty bitty cards. I love them. And these cards, this deck has a different picture on each of the backs. So, okay. So those are the messages I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here. Continue on your path. Don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Find your passion again. Connect to your heart's desires. Connect to spirit through meditation. You can connect to all the beings that I brought forth through meditation. We've got the Water Dragon, the Omega Dragon, Archangel Michael, Baba G, Paul, the Venetian, Experiencing Grace. When I picked up the cards, I picked up this card, so I decided I better read it. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. There you go. Paul the Venetian. So this is someone else you can connect with. And Yes, we are going through a collective and soul expansion, raising the consciousness, raising our frequency, raising our vibration, feeling our way through it, getting connected more to the divine feminine energy so we can balance the feminine and masculine energy. And it is going to be an amazing ride. It is going to sometimes have moments of feeling like you're on a roller coaster, but it's going to be okay, and you're going to get through this, and call in your guides and your spirit team of love and light. They are there to help you. Call in your physical friends that you have, even if it's just through Messenger or talking on the phone. You know, do that. We need to be there for each other. We need to help support one another through this. Okay, so thank you so very much for being with me and spending this time with me. I appreciate it so very much. And feel free to reach out to me at oraclebyolivia.com or on Facebook at Oracle by Olivia. I'll put those links down below. And I'm available for all kinds. I offer all kinds of services, all kinds of private services, and my distant Reiki sound healing sessions are on sale until the end of the year. So that's very exciting. And yeah, I would love to work with you and help you on your journey. So you have a beautiful week and have a wonderful 12/12 portal day, and do some meditating, and I will see you next time. Bye.